dear one, it is I, Christ. My Mary is here as well. Today, as you continue to celebrate the time of my birth, may you celebrate the completion of the new earth energies upon the planet. Each of you have been holding the PowerPoint for the new earth as grid workers for the new grid system upon the earth. You specifically have been holding and anchoring the upgraded prism of light for the earth and this region in West Central Florida, from Northport, Florida, along the coast of Sarasota, Longboat Key, past Tampa and St. Petersburg, Florida, up to Cedar Key, Florida. Today, on 12/22/25, you all have completed your mission of holding the new earth frequencies for the new earth rising. The new Atlantis shall rise once again, and you all, as the old Atlanteans, have held steady to see the new Atlantean grid to be formed for the new earth. This is why Lee was led to have the Atlantean retreat at Longboat Key, Florida. Today is the first phase completed, and phase 2 shall be completed February 29th through February 1st, 2026. This retreat will bring the Atlanteans together and now anchor in the new Atlantis frequencies in the region of Florida, particularly what is known as the Prism of Light region. The Prism of Light has a powerful force field of metatronic energies that will now allow the earth to remember the peace that was once a part of the land. Lee will lead the ceremony with the others to anchor peace on earth in the Prism of Light and upon the earth as a high priestess from Atlantis. Today I wish to gift each of you everlasting peace for all what you have done to assist Mother Gaia and reestablish the pure Atlantean energies back upon the planet. This is a powerful portal day, for now more light is pouring upon your planet from the winter solstice. Love, light, and peace shall emerge upon the planet. You all have been a part of the new earth rising, and we thank you for your dedication, perseverance, and willingness to serve the planet and your beloved Atlantis once again. Go in peace. And I wanted to share just a brief passage here from Diana Cooper's The Angel's Guide to Ascension, 55 Steps to the Light. The Christ consciousness and the opening of the Earth's heart chakra. After the fall of Atlantis, the amount of Christ light on Earth diminished dramatically and continued to do so until the Intergalactic Council formed a plan. The great initiate Jesus was sent to Earth on a special mission to raise the level of Christ consciousness on the planet. With great difficulty, he did so, and at the same time reactivated the gold ray of Christ so it could pour upon Earth again through the portal created by his ascension. Recently, the Christ consciousness inflow has been dramatically increased by the opening of the heart chakra of the planet in Glastonbury, England. The geometry of the sacred ley line surrounding Avalon, which is the old name for Glastonbury, now resonates in harmony with the fifth-dimensional crystalline matrix around the planet. This is enabling the illuminated beings to establish permanent Christ consciousness on Earth, thus affecting the open-heartedness of all ascended beings. This is the first time that this has been achieved since the golden age of Atlantis. Instead of being part of an experiment, as it was in Atlantis, Christ consciousness is now a permanent fixture on Earth. The Christ light vibrates at the frequency 33. Just saying the word 33 attracts the Christ light to you. If you add another 3, making 333, it intensifies the energy. Each of the 33 cosmic portals that started to open on the planet at the cosmic moment in 2012 carries a level of Christ light plus other individual qualities. As these portals open, they're spreading ninth dimensional heart energy through the ley lines in the ethers, establishing the fifth dimensional planetary Merkaba. In some places, the heart energy, which desires freedom, love, and equality, has opened people up more quickly than the political system of their country allows. This has sometimes led to conflict with the existing way of being. This forced brave souls to face difficult initiations, but will ultimately allow the Christ light to flow through them more freely. In other places on the planet, the establishment of Christ light is a far gentler process, and is working with harmony with the divine ascension plan. Many people are experiencing unaware of orbs and other energies appearing in their photographs. This has drawn our attention to the fact that any soul who has ever incarnated on earth is accompanied by an angel or by the gold ray of Christ. The reason for this is that once you have experienced earth in a physical body, you feel compassion for others. Because of this, as you travel in your spirit body, you may try to help someone on earth and thus prevent them from learning their lessons. This applies even to the great masters. So an angel or the gold ray of Christ is sent with all spirits to ensure they do not interfere in anyone's karma. The invocation of the gold ray of Christ. I now invoke the gold ray of Christ for my complete illumination and protection. I now invoke the gold ray of Christ for my complete illumination and protection. I now invoke the gold ray of Christ for my complete illumination and protection. And so it is. Greetings, dear sons and daughters of the light. Yes, it is I, Christ. What a powerful portal day it is. What a day of great awakening. It is a day of completion on this day of 12/22/2025. The work that each of you have done, unbeknownst to many of you, as a light worker, as a grid worker, as a child of Most High, and specifically as what we may call you as an old Atlantean, has now been complete. That's why many of you are feeling this need to perhaps withdraw from what you may call your contract of working with the Atlantean energies. Some of you will continue on with this work with Atlantis and continue to hold the frequency from near and from afar, both physically, energetically, and spiritually, to help bring forth what we call the new earth rising of Atlantis. The time when each of you lived in Atlantis, and as you know, and were there, and experienced the fall of Atlantis. The deep ache and sorrow that you have within your own cellular memory, and even within your own physical DNA, has held deep grief and sorrow within you for that beloved continent during the highest part of that civilization, when Atlantis, in its highest state, lived in a state of purity and peace and harmony and balance. This is etched in each of your memories. It is why you are called here to do the work. It's why you awakened, many of you, at the appointed hour, some of you years and years and years ago, some of you more recently. But regardless, the memories have been triggered within you. And upon this day, the new earth can now be overlaid with peace. You simply have laid a foundation. Like building a house, you have poured the concrete. You've laid the foundation for the building of the new earth rising. It's why many of you have been drawn to the state of Florida and keep coming back time and time again to this beloved state, to this beloved region, for it is home to many of you. It is your spiritual home. Perhaps it's not consciously, subconsciously, or energetically. There is a residence here that you feel, despite the changes that are occurring in this state, with the land, and within the entire planet as well. This region of West Central Florida is a key piece of what we call the puzzle of bringing forth the reunification of the energy of the new earth. Once again, as I have said, you've laid the foundation. You were anchors. You were power points of light. Wherever you lived, wherever you were, and even in your spirit essence, you were holding the light for the new rising of Atlantis. And you have done all that you can now. Because like building a home, you can now build the structure and create the beautiful rooms, the windows, the roof, bringing forth the beauty, once again, of Atlantis back onto this planet. And so the work that you were doing at the retreat in another month or so will be that anchoring and reestablishing of the frequencies of the new Earth here in the prism of light in the West Central Florida region and upon the Earth, regardless of where you are living. And if you're not able to be present, you will psychically, energetically assist in this as well, if you so choose. And so in this moment of time, we thank you and we applaud you. And our hearts are open to each of you. As unbeknownst to many of you, you have been working so diligently to lay this foundation for the new grid and the new ley line and for the new Earth of Atlantis to rise again. As you know, the planet has moved into the fifth dimensional frequency of light, and there is a new Earth. This is the work that Lee and Lillian did in Boise, Idaho, 2 months ago. We'll explain this more in detail at the retreat, but we will bring now the level of the new Earth of Atlantis back onto this land, the pristine frequency of this vibratory energy of the new Atlantean new Earth rising will be felt in the hearts and souls of all the Atlanteans, and even those who may not be consciously aware. They will feel something in the air. Perhaps they feel the completion. Perhaps they feel drawn to leave this area. Perhaps they will feel as if there is some level of confusion about why they are leaving. But their work is done. They're moving on. And others will come that feel called to continue to work with the new Atlantean frequencies, the new Earth rising, and come home again and bring this level of peace onto the Earth. The golden flame of Atlantis is now rising. The beautiful golden flame of Atlantis is now rising. And so as you feel this energy and this frequency of the golden flame, allow it now to come into your heart. The ancient golden flame is extremely powerful and is under the dispensation of Archangel Metatron. And the golden flame was used to bring healing. It was brought forth to create, to bless food, water, the land, the trees, the plants. The golden flame was used to program the crystals that were in Atlantis. The golden flame was used in the home, building the structures, so there may be peace. And so as you call upon this golden flame now, the golden flame of Atlantis, breathe it into your heart, breathe it into your heart. Breathe it into your heart. It is the perpetual, eternal flame of light. It is never extinguished. It is held within your high heart, and it's held within your heart chakra. It's held within the heart center of Mother Gaia. The golden flame was ignited once again most recently when Lee went to Glastonbury, England, and worked with Sarah at the Chalice Well, activating the heart of Divine Father Mother God, bringing the energy of sacred union and balance upon this planet. And the golden flame of Atlantis was ignited. Because this, what we may call most recent civilization, that lived in the highest state of its purity for over 1,500 years, is ready to be reinstated upon this planet. As you've heard so many times before, the golden age is here. And as you call in the golden flame into your heart, may peace be with you, may peace be with you, may peace be with you. This is the energy of the new earth. This is the energy that each of you are carrying. Peace. Everlasting peace. Everlasting peace. And as you celebrate the time of my birth, at this week of the celebration of my birth, it is the gift I wish to bring to you. Peace. Peace on earth. Peace within all souls. Peace be with you. And so it is. And so in this moment of time, we ask each of you to now allow your own high heart to open to the true compassion and to the heart, connected to the heart center at Glastonbury at Avalon, connecting with Sarah, the goddess of peace, my daughter. She has brought her work forward to bring peace to this planet. And her work now is continuing to be reactivated. The book, Sacred Wisdom, Teachings of Sarah, Goddess of Peace, is once again being upgraded now. And the frequencies will be felt through the words, by being in the presence of this book, by holding it, the vibration of peace, for it is a portal of peace. And each of you are being reactivated also as portals of peace. And when you work with the water at Longboat Key and activating the frequencies of Atlantis to return now to her purest state once again, Atlantis rising. The peace that you shall feel shall transmit through every cell, every fiber, every pore of your being. Peace beyond understanding. Peace everlasting. There's so many changes and what you may call disruptions in frequencies upon your earth. But this is a clearing, a purging, a releasing of the old control of thought forms and frequencies that have no place upon this new earth, especially in the new earth rising of Atlantis. You see, Mother Gaia now has come forth in her purest state, as we have said before. You are living, as they say, in parallel worlds. One in the older, one in the new prototype. This now allows the energy of the highest part of Atlantis, the civilization, to come forth again as a remembrance of how you once lived. The tension in your minds and your bodies will begin to fall away. The worries and the struggles will fall away. And you will be able to bring forth the quick manifestations in your life, quickly. As the high vibrational frequency of the new earth, of the new Atlantis, will be vibrationally aligned to you and for those who have assisted to bring the new earth upon the planet. You will all a part of this. You all deserve this. Again, it is your gift. It is a gift that I bring to you, as I have said, for your devotion and your commitment and your perseverance. We say, rise, sister, rise, rise, sister, rise. Rise, brother, rise. Rise, rise, rise. You're raising your frequency, and any energy that is not compatible to you shall begin to fall away. And you will want only peace to be your birthright. You will only want peace to be the frequency that lives within your heart. And so you are remembering. You are remembering. You are remembering. And so it is important upon this day to feel the energy of divine love upon your soul. And may you now receive what we call the blue star seal as you invoke the energy of love to clear completely all lower frequencies from your auric field, from your body, from your energetic field to all aspects of your being. May you clear fatigue, anxiety, worry, poverty consciousness, negative etheric energy, any negative forces or anything that is not of the light. As you invoke the activation of the blue star seal, simply know that this frequency holds the power and the light of the God Essence. Now as you invoke and link your blue star seal to your ninth dimensional frequency, you ask that you descend the pillar of light down through your own essence, from all of your chakras, and into the inner earth, to be grounded and held by Mother Gaia, reconnecting to remembrance of that beautiful time of Atlantis when you lived there in holy, divine, sacred union. And so call this forth, the blue star seal, in through your crown chakra, all the way down to your earth star chakra, ensuring that a clear and continuing energy flow is established. As Lord Metatron is here, anchoring you. And the golden flame of Atlantis is burning within you, within your high heart. And you are anchored to that remembrance of that time, so that you can carry forth now the work that each of you have chosen to do, those who are ready to move forward into this new phase, that have agreed to move forward, holding the light, holding the love, holding the peace, holding the tranquility within the essence of your being. And truly may the love of God surround you, the power of God protect you, the presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, God is, and all is well. Go in peace, go in peace, go in peace. And know that you have completed your mission upon this day, on 12/22/2025. In this exact moment of time, you have allowed yourself this great gift of peace, everlasting peace, and remembrance. That you have come home to yourself, and that Atlantis is real, and the frequencies of peace can now truly be upon the planet, overlaid with remembrance of your sacred divine power. Go forward, my children, and once again, remember that you are loved, loved beyond measure, loved beyond comprehension. And so I thank you for honoring me, my mother, and my Mary, and my father, as you honor this sacred time, the celebration of my birth. We honor you. We are truly grateful. And you stand in the light and the power and the truth of who you are as you step forward in the energy of divine holy grace. Go forward in peace. And we thank you, Christ. We thank you, Holy Mother. We thank you, Joseph. We thank you, Mary Magdalene. We thank you, dear Sarah. As always, we are grateful for Lord Melchizedek, Lord Metatron, and all the beings that are working now, helping us all, and all those that are a part of this great transformation of bringing the new earth of Atlantis back onto our planet. We thank the beautiful land of the prism of light, and may she sparkle with her remembrance who she truly is in this great scheme of life. And so it is.